Looking for your next champion? Head to Wellman Livestock, where top quality show pigs meet unbeatable genetics. Specializing in crossbred pigs and breeding year-round, Wellman Livestock of Salem, Iowa is committed to producing show pigs built for winning at every level of competition. Contact Tyler at 319-470-8753 or visit them on Facebook to learn more. Wellman Livestock. We don't just breed pigs, we breed winners.
Sometimes we got to set back on our heels, and whenever stock like this rolls back in the ring, you got to say, hey, how much better can it get? I will tell you tonight that your champion Barrow, and I wholeheartedly believe it, is the best animal that I have ever had the opportunity to tie. He's one of the very best ones, and I'll remember him forever, ever, ever. And you folks around ringside, every one of you know how good he is. And there is no doubt that impressive quality, don't have to talk about it anymore. He is an absolute thumper, one of the very best I've ever seen, one of the very best I've ever judged. And, buddy, today you got him. Congrats to you.
Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Joe, and welcome to The Joe Show. On this episode, I caught up with Brayden Lancaster of Kentucky. He's already had an incredible summer. He was Grand Champion Purebred Barrow at the Exposition, 3rd overall Barrow at the National Junior Swine Show in Springfield, and the Grand Champion Purebred Barrow in Louisville. So here we go. Brayden, welcome to the Joe Show. So, to start off, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Brayden Lancaster. I am 18 years old from Battletown, Kentucky. My parents are Adam and Carrie Lancaster. My family has shown pigs for 14 years now, and I'm a current sophomore at Lakeland College. I'm a member of the judging team, and I am currently majoring in pre-veterinary medicine.
Nice. So, when did you first start showing pigs, and who got you into it?
I started in 2011. I was 4 years old, and my dad was the person that got me into it.
Nice. So, who do you work with, and what team are you on?
Blake Danner, he helps us a lot. For the past few years, he has been one of the crucial factors in our success, always pushing us along, helping us get to the next level and accomplishing goals that we've never thought were possible.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of those goals. 2025 season, Grand Champion Purebred Barrow at the Exposition, 3rd overall Barrow in Springfield, and the Grand Champion Purebred Barrow in Louisville. Tell us about those wins, winning pigs, and where they come from.
So the champion Barrow at Expo and Louisville was the same pig. That was a Hampshire Barrow from Heimer in Missouri, and he was sired by their boar at their place, 345. And the 3rd overall Barrow at CPS was reserve champion Hampshire at Expo, and then he was champion Hamp at CPS, 3rd overall purebred Barrow. He was also from Heimer in Missouri and also sired by 345, but they were not litter mates.
Nice. So, how did you prepare differently for this year's summer shows? How are your pigs different, and how did you change your approach with each one?
So this year was very different than years in the past because I'd started my first year at college and I wasn't home to take care of a barn full, and we only started with 6 pigs from the beginning, and by the time I got home for summer break, we already had a couple of them out of the barn. So I was able to spend more time working with each pig, and it was a lot less stressful, and I was able to be able to focus on every single little detail.
Yeah. Oh, you've had a ton of big wins over the years. Which has meant the most?
Our first big win at Southeast Regional in 2020 will always be special to me because it was our very first one. But this past summer has been one that we could have never dreamed of. We've been chasing the Exposition. We've been chasing Grand Barra there for years now, and that was something I thought was just impossible. My family did, and then this last this last win at Summer Spectacular, that show's always been special to us because it's in our backyard, just in our home state, and it's one of the deepest quality national shows there is.
Yes. Yeah. So, what advice would you give to a younger exhibitor that's just getting started?
My advice would be drown out the noise, keep your head down, and just always hustle, always work. Don't let today define what happens tomorrow. Always wake up with a clean slate and try to make things better tomorrow than they were today.
Yeah. Yes. So, who was your show ring role model growing up?
There's been several different kids that I've looked up to, kids and adults, but one person that is closer to my age that I looked up to a lot whenever I first started showing at national shows and we started to take things to the next level was Hunter Logue. His family's success over the years and their integrity with this industry and the way they never let failure depict what happens moving forward, and they always find a way to be successful. I always admired.
So, can you share an insider tip that you are doing right now with your pigs? Anything with skin and hair, anything with show prep, any specific product you're really into right now?
Every pig's different, of course, but for skin and hair, I would say pink lotion and whatever oil you prefer. That mixed with pink lotion is the best for skin and hair.
Yeah, that's what we use too. So, fun fact about you that I know, back in 2020, we couldn't have live shows. So, there were virtual shows where you'd video your pigs in your backyard, send them in, and then they'd get judged. I specifically remember you and your pigs from 2020 because of your incredible lawn at home. I feel like those virtual shows turned into lawn competitions. So, how many compliments did you get on your lawn back in 2020?
Well, I'm not necessarily the landscaper of the family. That'd be my dad, and he was the one that he got dozens of compliments from just the judges making comments about it during the show, the commentators on Walton Webcasting talking about it, and even people that we know personally just texting asking for tips and tricks.
What song gets you pumped up before a show?
There's several songs on my playlist that I love, but Run This Town by Rihanna and Jay-Z gets played quite often.
Yeah.
I will admit that.
This is Rock Nation, pledge your allegiance.
Nice. So, favorite show snack or road trip food?
I'm not very picky, but my mom is famous for her chocolate chip cookies.
On my show, I like to play a game called Would You Rather. Something fun about you is that I know you like to hunt. So, with that, would you rather win grand champion at Expo or shoot the biggest buck of your life?
Grand champion at Expo.
Yeah. Why is that?
I love hunting. It's a passion for my entire family, but I eat, sleep, and breathe show pigs, and if you told me I could never hunt again as long as I could stay involved with the livestock industry, whether it's pigs, goats, sheep, cattle, any of it, I'd give up hunting in a heartbeat just to mess with livestock.
So, over the past years, you've had a bunch of incredible sets of pigs. What has been your favorite set?
The set of Barras I showed in 2024, we had several that year that they'll always hold a place in my family's hearts. I think there's 8 of them that we shown at Expo and Louisville in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
That was a deep quality set with pigs that were just, from the day they came to the barn, they were special.
So, do you get all of your pigs from Danner?
Blake helps us find a lot of them, but my dad also has spent hours and days upon days, weeks at a time on the road looking at pigs, finding pigs, and him and Blake, they work as basically a partnership to find each set of pigs for me.
Mm-hmm. So, this year, with your pigs, Where have you gotten all of them?
So we bought 3 Hampshire Barras from Heimer out of one of their first sales. We bought a crossbred Barra from Steele in Oklahoma. We had a Duroc from Jim Rodaball and a Yorkshire Barra from Stolquist.
Nice. So, which one was your favorite out of that set?
The Champion Barrow at Expo in Louisville. That
Yeah.
Hampshire.
Mm-hmm. So, what's next for you? Any goals you're already chasing?
We accomplished 2 of our biggest goals this summer, and as a family, it's a hard pill to swallow, but we are starting to decide it might be time to start looking at more things into the future and wind down my show career.
Yeah. So, have you shown any other species, or has it just been pigs?
We showed market heifers back in about 2014
Mhm.
time, but it's always really just been show pigs for my family.
Well, thank you so much, Brayden, for joining me on my show today. I wish you the best of luck the rest of your year, and I look forward to connecting again soon.
Thank you. It's been an honor, and I'm happy that you guys asked me to join you today.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
You're welcome.